excitement is through the roof this morning. I bought this 911 almost like 6-7 months ago, and it's been one of the longest rebuilds that we've ever done in this shop. I'm aware of that, and I apologize. We attempted to do something that no one has ever done and that no one just does, and that's put a 911 GT3 RS inside of a 911 GT3. Although they are very similar, there are some differences. And then on top of that, we decided to get rid of the PDK that came with this car and throw in a brand new manual gearbox from Porsche. And then on top of that, you throw in modifying some things so this car has characteristics and soul of an RS, but it's still technically a GT3, and then putting a 911 front end tub on this car, modifying the whole tub to be converted with an RS by taking some of our RS parts and morphing it onto the 911 parts. We've created something that is known in the 992 world as a 911 ST, which takes a GT3 RS, but uses a manual gearbox, which isn't even offered in a 991.2 option. And after fighting 4 months of coding to try to get this ECU to operate as a GT3 while using components from a GT3 RS, the car is finally done and costed me way more than what I wanted to. I'm way over budget, but we created something that you can't buy, which is pretty cool. So excuse me if my enthusiasm is through the roof today, because we are going to be putting the new wheels on this car, and the new wheels absolutely separate this car from all the other GT3s. The wheels are just perfect. Let me finally show them to you. Honda Company also just launched its Black Friday sale running till Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. The website's up to 80% off, so if you haven't taken advantage of it, be sure to do that. Our hats have been some of our #1 sellers this past year, and right now you can get these hats for only $17. All these accessories that you guys love and our stickers can be as cheap as just $1 or $2, so head over to the website and shop now. Off camera, Sabrina just said, you know what, Tej, this car's actually starting to grow on me. She wasn't the biggest fan of it. She was like, I don't know, I don't really like red. Now she's saying she's starting to like the red.
Don't flame me. Guards Red wasn't a fan.
Hey,
now
all good.
I
My opinion, if you have a Porsche and you don't support the Skittle colors, then what are you doing? All right, wheel reveal. I'll do the rear wheels first for you guys.
They're like so similar to that.
They're not. They're not.
Wait, those are fire.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have BBS
Of course they're BBS.
EO7s in white satin gold with polished lips.
White
satin
gold. Wow.
Oh!
That is fire.
You probably have the same question. You're like, Tej, those look exactly like the wheels on your
exactly.
RS.
They're not exactly.
Well, let's put them back to back.
There's.
You wanna wheel that over, babe?
Yeah. That's why we look right into the car.
I would cry. So, what makes these different, and these are EO7s and these are E89s. The E89s are a very...
Ooh, I like those ones more.
Yeah, the E89s are very rare. What makes them rare is that these use a 19 face and they step up to the tire size to be a 20. Now the reason why we're running a 20 on the RS is because we have carbon ceramic brakes, and you cannot do any smaller wheel other than a 20 on a carbon ceramic. And the E89s are extremely rare because they barely clear the caliper. But these are an 18 face. So you get a much smaller wheel diameter, getting the car lower to the ground, but these will only fit on the steel brakes, which is why I never upgraded to the PCCBs on the red GT3. With the 18 face, these step up to a 19, not the 20, so you're gonna get a smaller profile, you're gonna get more concavity, you're gonna get a great dish, and it fires me up, baby. So good. Okay, so in the front, we are running a 265. I don't know where it is.
Who can find it first?
¿Dónde está? Lay numbers.
265, 35, Z, R19.
A little bit skinnier, and then in the rear, we upsize all the way to a 325, 30, 19. I got all these specs and fitments from Derek, so Derek, shout out to you. See all these trophies? I get these trophies because of one thing only. Most people think it's my talent, but it's not my talent because that's pretty minimal. What it really is this trophy right here. I start every morning with liquid IV, and it's earned me all these trophies. I'm running out of room to put them places. With Liquid IV, you can get faster hydration than water alone, and it's comparable to 1 to 2 8-ounce cups of coffee with 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink. You're gonna get 100 milligrams of caffeine, so you can be fired up and have the mental awareness, alertness, and increase your focus and lessen your fatigue with no artificial sweeteners or color. And with Liquid IV's new blackberry peach flavor, it gives me the sweetness and tart that I need so I don't get tired and bored of their flavors. I'm over the strawberries, I'm over the apples. Blackberry peach is where it's at these days. And right now, Liquid IV is having a Black Friday sale up to December 1st where you guys can get 30% off your entire order. This is the highest discount they've ever done, so you guys yourself can become ultimate winners. Thank you so much for Liquid IV for sponsoring today's video and for giving you guys the biggest discount ever. If you want to be a winner, Liquid IV will bring you home to your dinner. Check the description down below. I'm trying to put this back up on the shelf where it belongs. Again, going back to what I said, the whole reason as to why I really wanted the Steely brakes, which is the steel options, which are still huge by the way, was solely so I could do the 19-inch wheel setup opposed to the 20s that were running on the RS. And these are the EOS 7s, a little bit of a different shape face. I was gonna go E88s, but after talking with Derek, I was swayed to go to the EOS 7, one, because they're just more rare to find. These are technically a more valuable setup. And E88s, although they're amazing, they're way more popular. And I thought the EOS 7s would be a cool little switch up. So when I had this car at Porsche, among the big list of things I had them fix, I had them preset the alignment. I was recommended by Derek to go negative 2.5 camber on all 4, and that might need to go to 3. So we're gonna test with the wheels, see how they fit. Might have to do some raising and lowering. The fact that Dylan is one hand carrying that like a Lego is absolutely crazy. And let's get these on the car.
Oh, that's good.
Dude, the white gold on the red is... Okay, so like I said, we already set the camber to where it should be, but we're probably gonna have to make some adjustments and or lower or raise the car a little bit. As you can see, the rear is super aggressive still. Super aggressive, but this should be the perfect spec. So we'll lower it, we'll see where we are. Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yo.
Oh, now we're talking.
Okay. All right. Oh.
I ate my words.
Oh.
Yeah.
My God.
Damn.
Is that full low?
Oh, that's it. It's off right now.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh. Ah! Dude, this car just went from like here to like here.
Hey.
Dude, the red with the R. It's like the balance of, it doesn't have the front fenders. It doesn't have like the scoop on the rear. But when you add the red with the RS like style hood with the wheels, it just like, it almost becomes more aggressive with less. Maybe that's just me. But I feel this one looks more aggressive than the purple car. I am over the f***ing moon. This is the debate I've been having with you guys. After today, I feel like I'll drive this car 9 times out of 10 versus the purple car. And everyone's like, no, 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 keep the purple one. I don't know, man. The Dot 2 is
It's so good.
so good. Is that the spot over there? Oh. With the 19 wheel setup, you get such a meatier tire, which like ties it all together.
It's so much better.
The meaty tire is so insane.
If I had to trade the carbon ceramics to have these wheels in a heartbeat.
I almost downgraded the PCCBs on the purple car just so I could run this wheel setup, but I didn't.
Dude,
and then I found the E89s. Oh, how does the rear go?
Oh, that's so spicy.
That's crazy.
That is so
Are we
good.
hitting? Let's see.
Bro. This is like sell everything you have to afford it. Live in like a shed with a blanket on the floor with like a cup of noodle that you don't even have a microwave to heat up, and you just sit on the garage floor at night with a campfire looking at it and you go, it was worth it. I hope if anything, I influence at least one person to loving these cars as much as I do. If you've never known anything about them, or maybe you're like, yeah, they're just whatever. I hopefully throughout all of my videos talking about Porsches, you guys can see what I see.
Wait, these are the
Calvin approves?
these are the these are the BB.
You like them? You like them, don't you? Say you like the wheels. It's not a big deal. Just say you like them. It's real easy.
I love them.
Say you like them. I said like them.
I like them.
Okay, so just like with any Porsche, when it comes to fitting an aggressive wheel like this, there's always a little bit of shaving involved. And there is a little bit of shaving that we have to do. There's a lower control arm bolt inside the wheel. Inside! That you guys, I can almost see it. I can almost see it.
Oh, it's so close.
Yeah, you see that, guys? On the left-hand side. So we're gonna get a tool and we're just gonna shave the bolt down.
No, I think the bolt is okay. I think we'll shave the arm a little bit.
We'll do both. We're gonna take the wheels off, we're gonna shave that bolt down, and then I think the rear ride height is great. This car does not have a front lift on it, so I don't wanna go too low quite yet. I think this front left could go lower, but I'm gonna leave it like this for now. And the rear and the front right is a little bit taller by 13 mil. So we're gonna lower that just a little bit, and that will be our ride height for today. We're going to be adjusting the hood gapping today. We're gonna be fixing the trunk gapping just a little bit. And then we have an axle boot that its clamp came off. So we're gonna clean up the axle and put a wire tie on that and clean that up. So let's start with the bolt shaving. Lowered the front right, so now it's matching on both sides, and the bolts for the, you loved that.
That was 6 takes.
I don't think we're gonna keep any
Nobody's
of
gonna
that
see
in.
any of it,
We're
but
not
that was
gonna keep
6
any of that
takes.
in. We just lowered the front right. The front right height is we just lowered the front right. We just lowered the front right. It took me 5 times to say that. And we shaved the rear bolt, so this thing is good to roll off now. And we can see how it's, shut your mouth. We can see how it lines up. Leave it here. Wow. Oh.
It's so good, it's bad.
Oh, dude. Yeah, man.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
I heard you got an M3 now.
Oh, bro. Certified M owner.
The M boys?
M boys. M boys, baby. What are you doing here?
Well, last time I dropped this thing off, you know, the car came in a million pieces, and some of the pieces weren't there. So we placed an order, but there were a little bit special order from some place in Germany that I don't want to mispronounce, but they're here, and now we're just putting them on. And then TJ said he's gonna let me borrow the car because I got a hot date. And I'm just gonna pull up and like skirt.
Right, TJ?
TJ, say yes. Yep.
You
heard, not me.
Shit, you know what I
Not
mean?
me.
Oscar from SOS came by because after we got the car painted, we were missing a few body clips. And once they arrived from Porsche, he promised me he would come back to help realign the whole car to make it as perfect as possible. While we were at it, we also put back all the under plastics and all the undercarriage. So this car is as OEM spec as possible from factory, so you would never know it was even in an accident.
You scratching your hood, bro.
Well, we don't fix it if it scratches it.
Fortunately, that's true.
Now that we have the whole front end put together and aligned, I'm putting back the under trays, I'm putting back all the liners, and now Dylan is fixing an axle boot because one of the clamps broke. So Dylan's doing a fun job.
Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. That's.
Wow. Time for a very important job. I promise. Oh! We want to put the final touches on this setup, and that is putting the BBS stickers on the wheel. I don't know if I'm a fan of them.
You are. You just don't know it yet.
What's that? You don't know if you're a what? Hold on. What were you saying, TJ? I can't hear you. Hold on.
Don't know if I'm a fan of them. We'll see. I also think these stickers we have are so old and crusty, they're not gonna stick. Cue epic montage of BBS sticker placement on wheels because it doesn't make them look cheap, I swear. It's the cool thing to do. And now this is really where the debate begins. Do I keep both? Do I sell one of them? I don't know at the moment. I'm completely undecided, but I am going to drive the red one a lot and see how I like the manual gearbox, see how the car drives and runs. And so far, everything on the car is just perfect. Like with other cars that have been rebuilt, I feel like there's always something about that rebuilt car that was crashed. You're like, oh, that one noise it makes, yeah, it's because of this. Or, oh, this one rattle it makes, I can't figure out what it is. This car is perfect, 100% perfect. Coming up next week, we'll get another order from Porsche, and it's the last final details. So the list that you guys saw in the last video, a few different fender liners, our GT3 center caps, our little Porsche badge that sits on this one. It's a little sticker, we're gonna add that, we're gonna add the rear badge, and then this thing's done. Remember, this car already has a tune on it. It already has all the exhaust. Now the wheels are done. So this car is just ready to actually be enjoyed. So in the next video or so, I'm gonna get both these cars out on the road together, drive them back to back, and really like try to pick apart the differences of what I like about each one. But let me know your thoughts. Are you a fan of the 19-inch size wheels or a fan of the 20-inch size wheels? And also, which one do you like more? I honestly can't decide. Dylan has a favorite.
Red one. Wheel size, color, car, .2, everything about it. The red one is just way more me. I like both of them a lot.
I'm 100% down the middle. I can't pick one. Twan, what do you think?
If you're gonna go Porsche, and if you're gonna go to this level, you gotta have the RS badge. You have to.
Damn.
You have to.
Damn. Dude, we're literally split. We have GT3, RS, and I'm 100% neutral. I haven't decided yet. I like the narrow body of the GT3, and then I like the RS style hood, super clean.
I don't know how this one says it means more business than this one to me.
The red is a cooler color. That is more rare. That's why it's cooler in my
Red
opinion.
is not cooler than UV purple.
It's a better looking color, but the rarity of that makes it cooler than that.
You guys are nuts.
And the 19s, for me, okay, cars aside, RS, non-RS, guards red, 19s. Sold on both of those things. RS, non-RS, whatever the fuck else, the red and the 19s, I'm hard
It's so
sold.
50-50. .2 is better, but the fact that that's an RS kind of trumps the fact that this is a .2. It's just like, it's literally 50-50.
Well, let's rev them back to back and see how they sound. This has the 4.0 engine. This also has a 4.0 engine. But the engine in the .2 is a slightly different motor than the .1 RS. I'm not even gonna get into the Porsche politics about what makes them different and why the .1 GT3 doesn't have the .2 GT3 engine. Let's see how they sound, because I think that the red one has a higher rasp, like a higher tone than the purple one. The purple one's a little bit more lower. the red one sounds better. Thing is, with UV purple, with the PDK, it only lets you rev out to 6,800, where it lets me rev out to 9,000. But that's gonna do it for today's video. New wheels are insane. This car's pretty much done. Saved a wrecked car, brought it back to life, and improved it, and made something that we couldn't just go out and buy. We had to build it to achieve it, which that's what it's all about. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out, and keep moving forward.